Eagle 810, who's this?
This is Rob out in Radio Land. Morning, Kellen.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's Friday the 13th. You did know that, didn't you?
I did know that. It's been crazy morning already for me, Rod.
Well, hey, look, you can avoid some bad luck today if you just remember two things, okay?
What's that?
Don't let any ladders cross your path, and don't walk under any black cats.
Oh, my.
Or something like that.
All right, Rod. Thank you, man, for calling me up, brother. You're crazy.
Staying crazy keeps me sane. You take care, my man. Have a good one and a good weekend. Hey, keep rocking at AFN 360. That's good stuff. We love it.
Most definitely, brother.
Take care.
708. That was Colby Calais right there with her latest single titled Hold On. You're listening to Eagle 810 with me, Senior Airman Kellen Carr, here on the Morning Cruise Control. And I have a slew of guests in the studio with me. We got Miss Dianne Hodges from... I'm sorry. Joan Hodges. I'm thinking Dianne Carlow. We got Joan Hodges from Vivace. She's going to be talking to us about the dinner theater, correct? About how people can get involved?
Well, we have tryouts coming up on Monday and Tuesday at the Taiko for our annual dinner theater. This will be our 5th year of putting on a dinner theater for the public. It's been wildly successful. We usually sell out in a couple of days, and we're looking for about 18 really enthusiastic men and women who would like to come and perform in a wedding-themed dinner theater on Valentine's Day weekend. So you'll know before the holidays if you got a role. We'll have the scripts out to you, and then we'll start our rehearsals after the new year. And it's going to be really fun. You don't have to have any experience to play. And we're looking for people, both on stage and behind the scenes. So we have all kinds of ways for people to get involved if they're interested in community theater on base here.
All right. Well, folks, make sure you hold on. Stay tuned for that because Joan's going to have more info for us. And then we also have a couple of Taiko drummers in the building. We got Odie and Miss Dianne Carlow. How are you guys doing this morning?
Another beautiful day.
Most definitely, most definitely. And what kind of information are you going to be giving people about as far as the Taiko drum team?
Really just kind of what we do, what we're about, playing in the public, doing events on base. We need people to come and play. I mean, without this community support, the team just doesn't happen. So anything we can do, it's a great experience. You get to hang out with a bunch of great people all over Japan.
Right.
All right, folks, most definitely. Make sure you stay tuned. Again, we're going to be talking with some Taiko drummers. We got Vivace in the building, and we'll have Vice Wing Commander from Yokota Air Base, Colonel Clarence Lukes, on the phone. So stay tuned. Got a lot going on for this hour, but we got to get back into the music because this is the Morning Cruise Control, and we do like to keep it cruising along. It's 7:11. Is getting into it. Here's Linkin Park with New Divide. 7:15, Linkin Park right there with New Divide. Kellen here on the Morning Cruise Control. And we're talking right now. I have Joanne Hodges. Holy moly. It's Friday the 13th. I'm telling you, Joanne, you can get on me. She gives me that look. Joan. Say it over the mic. You can say it loud.
Joan.
First you were Dianne, then you were, I don't know.
Do you know what's weird is that I'm a twin, and originally my name was Dianne. My birth certificate was changed to Joan. When I was born, my parents changed my name.
So
afterward.
basically, you're telling me I have ESP.
I think you do.
Okay.
So it's really, maybe it's some weird Friday the 13th mojo feeding that to you.
It most definitely is. Now, Joan, what exactly is Vivace for people who are unfamiliar with it?
Vivace is a performing arts group that was started here on base about a decade ago originally as a way to bring performing arts opportunities to kids, but now we've expanded to a full-blown community theater. We're putting on several shows a year. We've already had 2 shows this year with the Putnam County Spelling Bee
Excellent
adult
shows,
show.
both of them great
and
shows.
the kids, James and the Giant Peach.
Yes.
The dinner theater is our annual mid-year production, and it's a audience participation sort of dinner theater that we do at the O Club. And right now, auditions will be taking place on Monday and Tuesday for men and women, adults over the age of 18, to come and perform. We need about 18 people, so half men, half women. We're looking for all ages, all levels of experience. And then after the dinner theater, we'll start our auditions and rehearsals for Once Upon a Mattress, which is a combined show, children, adults, all ages. So there's something for everyone in Vivace. In fact, if you go to Facebook and you just search Vivace Vivace, you'll find the Yokota Vivace Facebook page, and you can like us, and then you'll get updates with all kinds of information about what's going on in our organization.
Now, I know you say people of all skill levels, but I have absolutely no skill when it comes to acting and theater, so I'm not going to go out there and be put in as a grip, am I?
No.
So you probably won't even make the cast.
We can put you on the stage. In fact, we have a couple of folks who've been regulars in our shows who came in with zero experience and are now some of our top players. So you don't have to have any theater background whatsoever to become involved in our community theater. And if you don't want to be on stage, there are lots of opportunities to be behind the scenes, helping out, making costumes, running sound, working lights, managing the stage. There's so many opportunities to get involved.
Most definitely. Well, Joan, hold that thought. We're going to talk more with Joan about Vivace and the dinner theater and how you can get involved. But I also got a pair of Taiko drummers in the building that I need to talk to as well. And you guys got some information we want to get out there to folks as well. Now, Odie, I want to talk to you. How did you get involved in the Taiko drum team?
Of all the craziest things, I've been moved around my squadron a few times doing different jobs. And just so happens one of my fellow NCOs was trying to get his airmen in his shop involved. Overheard, we're all a bunch of brothers and sisters wearing a uniform, so hey, why not get involved and do something? Sounded interesting, so I showed up, and I've been doing it for about 7 months now.
And what about you, Dianne? What's your experience with the Taiko drum team?
I joined the team 2007, so it will make 6 years in the team.
Yeah.
It's been really great opportunity to experience Japanese culture and tradition, and it's been really exciting.
So,
right?
Yeah, it's a blast.
How many service members do you have on the team? Is it predominantly service members, predominantly Japanese, or how does it work?
The military members, it fluctuates so much between TDYs and real world stuff that people coming and going, PCS and in and out, it varies a lot. Last year this time, I think we had about 10 military on the team. Now we're down to, 3 of us?
That's right.
So we need people. We need them bad.
You definitely need some bodies out there.
Cool.
And you're going to, when do you guys do your practices and whatnot?
Tuesday nights, 6:30, over at the SAP, the School Age Program Building, right over by the Taiko.
All right. Well, folks, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to have more from you guys as well. I'm also going to play some samples from some of the drum team drills and whatnot that you've done.
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm going to put you guys on the spot here in a moment. But first, we got weather and more music on the way, so stay tuned.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 30 degrees. Today, you can expect partly cloudy skies with today's highs being in the mid-50s. Tonight, you can expect clear skies with tonight's lows down in the lower 30s. And tomorrow, you can expect clear skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the lower 50s with lows in the lower 30s. Taking a look ahead at Sunday, you can expect partly cloudy skies. Sunday's highs are going to be in the upper 40s with Sunday's lows in the upper 20s. Today's exchange rate is 100 yen to the US dollar, courtesy of Community Bake. 7:21, we're getting back into the music. Joan is over there looking at me. You looking at me funny whenever I was saying taking a look outside the Eagle 810 studio. Why is that?
There's no windows.
Everybody always does that to me. Hey, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to talk more with Joan about Vivace right after Gautier with Somebody That I Used to Know. 7:25, Kellen here on the morning cruise control. I'm talking with Joan Hodges from Vivace. Joan, we got to talk about dinner theater. What do people need to know real quickly,
People need to know that we would like any adults on the base who are sofa status, men and women 18 and over, to come on Monday and Tuesday to the Taiko between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. and just come and see what we're about and audition for our dinner theater, which will be taking place on Valentine's weekend at the O Club.
Hey, folks, they put on great performances. You definitely want to go check them out. I got a chance to see the Putnam County Spelling Bee, and then the one before that, what was it? Holy moly. It was a bunch of different acts.
This summer.
The summer one, yes. Excellent show, though. And you're giving me that look. Was it not put on by Vivace?
No, it was. It
Okay.
was. I wasn't here. I was away
You're away for that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I missed it.
Well, that one was great as well. I didn't get a chance to see James and the Giant Peach, but I know you guys do great work. So, folks, if you want to get involved, make sure you guys got a Facebook page as well, right?
Yep, it's Vivace Performing Arts on Facebook. Hit us up and find out what we're all about. And even if you don't want to try out, come Monday or Tuesday to the Taiko from 6 to 8 and just check it out and see if you'd like to be interested. There's no obligation.
Most definitely. Well, Joan, thank you very much for coming on this morning. I know you got to get to work.
Yep.
And we appreciate you, though, very much.
Thanks for your time. Have a happy Friday the 13th.
Most definitely. You too. Hey, folks, we're going to have Vice Wing Commander from Yokota, Colonel Clarence Lukes, on the phone. Don't miss out. That's coming right up after we get to Phoenix with 1901 and your Kanto Connection. 7:31, Eagle 810, Kellen here on the morning cruise control. And right now I have on the phone with me the 374th Vice Wing Commander, Colonel Clarence Lukes. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Carr. I'm doing great.
Hey, sir, we appreciate you you coming in and filling in for Colonel August this morning. That's very cool of you, sir.
It's not a problem. Colonel August is out in D.C. Handling and tackling a lot of important issues that directly affect the base, and I'm eagerly awaiting his return.
Most definitely, sir. And before I jump into the serious stuff, I was talking with you offline, and we got talking about the Chiefs and whatnot, and a little fantasy football. And you actually you've won 2 of your 3 fantasy leagues.
No doubt. I need to get a bigger trophy case made this weekend, man.
Sir, I mean, I'm rather impressed. I might have to ask. My leagues are still going on, so I might have to ask you for some tips, man, to who to start and everything, because I'm hurting right now.
That's not a problem. I'll hook you up with my agent, and we'll make sure the transaction goes through.
Yes, sir. I do appreciate that. If I could just get that number or email after we get off, that'd be greatly appreciated, sir.
Not a problem. I need your ringside, too, because that's what's going to happen.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, I hear Santa has some extra helpers down at Guam. What's going on with Operation Christmas Drop?
Yeah, Operation Christmas Drops, that's our main regional engagement opportunity. It's been going on for quite some time. I think we're entering our 62nd year now. But I've just got off the line with Colonel Blagg, the Ops Group Commander, and I'm hearing nothing but great news about what our airlifters are doing down there. We've already got packaged more than 32,000 pounds of supplies to drop to more than 56 islands, and we've already airdropped more than 10,000 pounds of those supplies.
Wow.
Yeah, we're delivering much-needed supplies to, for instance, Palau, Typhoon, Yolanda, laid waste to the island of Kayangel, and over 300 residents there were evacuated. And it also left 30 islanders only there left to assist in the rebuilding. And they're hurting right now for water. So we're in the process of taking the water that folks are donating. We're collecting that, and also water storage facilities that were destroyed to help the workers that are there so that they can have clean drinking water. And we're airdropping that. And for instance, in the last 48 hours, we've airdropped over 4,800 pounds of bottled water and food to that specific island of Kayangel. And we're teaming up with the Department of State and other stakeholders in the area to make that happen. And but that's what we do. I mean, that's what we're best at. Professional airlift, anytime, anywhere in the Pacific.
Most definitely. It's great to hear a bunch of people doing great work down there and definitely spreading goodwill. But with them being away, is there any way people can spread that goodwill also here in Japan?
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely. Local engagement and resilient is a part of Commander's priorities. And this being the holiday season, man, this is a great time to be in Japan, in fact. Engagement is as simple as just stepping out the gate, and it's plenty of stuff to do, and awesome reasons to head off base and to be an outstanding ambassador for the United States. Plenty of local events throughout Tokyo region. I know we've been to a couple of park illuminations already. We had our own tree lighting ceremony here, but there are other tree lighting ceremonies throughout the Kanto Plain, numerous holiday festivals, and a variety of New Year celebrations on the horizon. And, ITT is great, and they're offering some outstanding trips. We should, if you have the opportunity, we really need to check it out. The holidays are a great time to relax and enjoy our unique location here and refresh ourselves before we get to the next big mission or exercise.
Most definitely, sir. Definitely a great reminder right there, because we are in a great country and a great part of the world, so you definitely should get out and explore. And those ITT trips are amazing. I hit them up quite a bit myself. But you guys always seem to be busy, and it's definitely good to take a break from time to time. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the commander's second priority is defend and maintain the base, and also to be prepared. And this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So it all comes back to doing the personal maintenance required to stay vigilant. I mean, we live in a dynamic region, where crisis can occur in a moment's notice, and we really need to take care of ourselves, spend time with the teammates and our friends and families, and strengthen our team, and the mission will definitely benefit from that. So as people settle into their holiday schedules, I just hope everyone has a chance to recharge their batteries and refocus themselves for another year here at the best wing in the Pacific.
Most definitely, sir. And speaking of recharging the batteries, are you going to go check out Kool and the Gang next week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another benefit of the best FSS in the Pacific. Has a free concert they're putting on next week, Thursday on the 19th of December. Kool and the Gang will be in town, and the gates open at 18:30, and the show will start at 1900.
Most definitely, sir. We're going to have them in the Eagle 810 studio at 1500 that day, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's going to be great. I cannot wait to meet them. My parents, grew up listening to Kool and the Gang, which ultimately I grew up listening to Kool and the Gang, so definitely going to be a good time.
No, we're looking forward to it, too.
All right, sir. Well, it is Friday the 13th, and I don't know if you have anything else you'd like to add or if it's just time to go berserk now.
It is time to go berserk. If you got that, I'd appreciate it.
All right, sir. Well, thank you very much for calling in this morning. We do appreciate it, sir. Take care and have a great weekend.
All right, you too, Emma Carr.
It's now 7:37, folks. We're jumping right back into the music, but please don't go anywhere because we got more from our Taiko drummers, Odie and Miss Dianne Carlow. But first, here's Eminem with Berserk. 7:41. That was Eminem right there with Berserk. If you haven't bought Eminem's album, I'm going to tell you right now, it'll make you do just that. Definitely a good album right there. There's Eminem with the Berserk. Hey, 7:41. I said that already. It's Friday the 13th. We're keeping things rolling on along here. Got the Taiko drummers. They're going to be talking with us here in a moment. But first, Daft Punk, Pharrell Williams, Lose Yourself to Dance. 7:45. All right, we got the Taiko drum team in the building. No, they're not actually playing. That's just a recording. But when was this recorded, Dianne?
It was 2012 at the Friendship Festival.
This is from the Friendship Festival.
That's right.
Were you in this? Were you
Yes.
participating in this?
Yes.
Odie, how about you? Were you in this one?
I had fair to say I didn't even know about the team. I had been here a week, had just shown up on station, and next thing I know, I'm running a food booth out on the flight line. What a way to get introduced to Yokota.
Okay, folks, we have from the Yokota Taiko drum team, Odie and Miss Dianne Carlow. And we're trying to get people interested and get them out there for the Taiko drum team. And Odie, you said, how long have you been doing this now?
About 7 months. Just started on a whim. Heard about it, kind of rumor controlled in the shop, people talking, and it's just been a blast.
And do you, have you been able to go out in any performances yet?
This time of year is Christmas party season. You call. We can fit you in the schedule, we're there. But festivals, different traditional dances and stuff downtown, hanging out with a bunch of great people, a bunch of cool places.
Now, do you get out there? You get the dancing on too? Is that your style, Odie?
If you could call it dancing, I don't know what it is, but thank God there's no camera in here right now. It would not be pretty.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have 2 left feet, so I'm not the best dancer either. But I've always been interested in the drums and the Taiko drums in particular. It's just such a unique sound. And Dianne, you said you've been doing this for a little while now.
That's right. I joined the team 2007, so it will be 6 years.
6 years, oh yeah.
In the team.
That's just...
Yeah, it's been really great.
And I understand you guys got one guy who does flips and stuff off the drums.
Yes.
And
God.
he gets
Masa.
I wish you could have brought him in today. I'd love to see him do like a flip off the wall or something.
He would though. He would find something to jump off of. He's a great little guy.
Oh,
He's
yes.
awesome.
Kids love him so much.
And how long has he been a part of the team?
Also 6 years.
But he's been playing Taiko since he was probably knee-high to a grasshopper himself, though.
Right.
So is he kind of like one of your master Taiko drummers or whatever? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's different levels. I imagine everything has like a degree or something to it.
Why they don't have belts, I don't know, but they should. So, yeah, he's our instructor here on Yokota. And then we deal a lot with Team Jimba, who's a professional Taiko team from Hachioji. They come on and teach us. We
Really?
go out to their house and practice. They come here and help us get better.
So you guys kind of work together, nice little partnership right there, and you're learning that the real traditional stuff.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. Like I say, a bunch of cool people and a bunch of great places.
And again, Odie, how can people get involved? How can are you taking just people from Yokota, or say somebody from Yokosuka's listening right now, or Atsugi listener, or Zama? Who can get involved with this?
They want to show up, we're open. Doors at the SAP, School Age Program Building over here by the Tayo on the west side. Open up at 6:30 for practices every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, 6:30 for practice?
Cool.
All right. And do you guys have any upcoming performances that people should know about?
We don't have anything right now, but like I say, being that time of the year, I wouldn't doubt we'll do another couple of Christmas parties, and we'd be glad to do them.
How can people contact you if they want to get a hold of you? Say, we want to bring you to. We're having our Christmas, the AFN Christmas party. We might want to have you at the AFN Christmas party.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
We would love to. People can contact with us on Facebook page. We're on Yokota Samurai Taiko Drum Team.
Yokota Samurai Taiko Drum Team?
Yes.
Yep.
And you guys have, that's a Facebook page.
Sure is.
All right, well, make sure you check them out. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, like I say, without the military, without the members to join the team, there really isn't much of a team. Got Dianne. Wow, you're just too much. Thank you for being here. We've got Taiko, who's been on the team for, I want to say, like 9 years.
Yes.
Moss has been on it for 6, and that's really the main body of the team. Without the members to join, we don't have really any performances.
All right.
Come and hang out.
Most definitely. We appreciate you coming and hanging out here on the Morning Cruise Control with us. It was definitely a pleasure, Dianne and Odie. And anytime you guys want to come in, get that information out, I definitely appreciate it. Next time, please bring the little flippy guy.
Yes.
You got it. He would love it.
Definitely.
Bring him as well.
I know where he works. I'll go get him.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 30 degrees. Today you can expect partly cloudy skies, with today's highs being in the mid-50s. Tonight you can expect clear skies, with tonight's lows dropping down to the lower 30s. And tomorrow you can expect clear skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the lower 50s, with lows in the lower 30s. Taking a look ahead at Sunday, you can expect partly cloudy skies. Sunday's highs are going to be in the upper 40s, with Sunday's lows in the upper 20s. Today's exchange rate is 100 yen to the US dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. 7:52, getting ready to wrap up the second. I cut my own mic. We're getting ready to wrap up the second hour, but before we do, we got a couple more songs for you to play, and we also got FSS marketing coming in our next hour. But first, Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball. 7:55, we got that AP Radio News coming up, and then we'll have FSS Marketing in the building, giving away a $25 FSS gift card and sharing all kinds of great events going on around the Kanto Plain. Don't miss out. But first, Justin Timberlake with TKO.